Have you ever felt completely safe in someone's care? That moment when you know, without doubt, that you're protected, valued, and deeply known. This profound sense of security lies at the heart of one of Jesus's most beautiful teachings, the parable of the Good Shepherd. In ancient Israel, shepherding wasn't just an occupation, it was a way of life. Shepherds lived with their flocks, sleeping under the same stars, facing the same dangers, and developing an intimate bond with each sheep. These humble caretakers knew every animal by sight, each unique marking, every peculiar habit and distinctive bleat. Jesus chose this powerful imagery while teaching in Jerusalem, where his listeners would have instantly understood the deep significance of a shepherd's role. Standing in the temple courts, surrounded by both followers and skeptics, he began to paint a picture that would resonate through the centuries. "Very truly I tell you," Jesus declared, "anyone who does not enter the sheep pen by the gate, but climbs in by some other way, is a thief and a robber." In those days, sheep pens were communal enclosures with stone walls, where multiple flocks would spend the night under the watchful eye of a gatekeeper. Each morning, shepherds would come to collect their sheep. But here's the fascinating part. In a pen full of mixed flocks, how did each shepherd identify their sheep? Jesus explains, "The one who enters by the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens the gate for him, and the sheep listen to his voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out." Imagine the scene. A shepherd arrives at daybreak, calling out to his flock. In what might appear chaos to outsiders, specific sheep perk up their ears, recognizing their shepherd's unique voice. They respond not to any voice, but to the one they trust, the one who has cared for them day after day. When he has brought out all his own, he goes on ahead of them, and his sheep follow him because they know his voice. This wasn't just about following orders. It was about relationship, trust, and intimate knowledge. The sheep followed because they knew, through experience, that their shepherd would lead them to green pastures and still waters. But Jesus didn't stop there. He contrasted the true shepherd with hired hands, those who work merely for pay. The hired hand is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep, Jesus explained. So when he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and runs away. Then the wolf attacks the flock and scatters it. The man runs away because he is a hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep. In this powerful comparison, Jesus revealed the heart of divine love. A hired hand might do the job when conditions are favorable, but when danger threatens, they prioritize their own safety. Not so with the true shepherd, who stays to protect the flock even at personal risk. Then Jesus made a declaration that stunned his listeners. "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep." This wasn't just a metaphor, it was a promise. Jesus was describing the ultimate expression of his love, foreshadowing his eventual sacrifice on the cross. "I know my sheep and my sheep know me," Jesus continued, "just as the Father knows me and I know the Father." This intimate knowledge mirrors the very relationship within the Trinity, deep, personal, and unbreakable. It's not a distant, formal recognition, but a heart-level connection that transforms both shepherd and sheep. Jesus then revealed the scope of his shepherding heart. "I have other sheep that are not of this sheep pen. I must bring them also. They too will listen to my voice, and there shall be one flock and one shepherd." This remarkable statement pointed to the inclusion of Gentiles, non-Jewish believers, in God's family, breaking down ancient barriers of exclusion. The parable concludes with Jesus' ultimate demonstration of shepherding love. "No one takes my life from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down and authority to take it up again. This voluntary sacrifice reveals the depth of divine love, not forced, but freely given. Today, this parable speaks to our deepest needs for security, belonging, and purpose. In a world full of competing voices and false promises, Jesus offers himself as the good shepherd who knows us by name, leads us with purpose, and protects us with unfaltering love. Just as sheep recognize their shepherd's voice among many, we're invited to tune our hearts to his voice, to follow his leading, and to trust his protection. This isn't about blind following, but about responding to proven love that has already demonstrated its willingness to sacrifice everything for our well-being. The Good Shepherd's care isn't distant or theoretical. It's present, personal, and practical. Whether we're navigating life's green pastures or walking through dark valleys, we're never alone. The shepherd who knows every hair on our heads walks beside us, before us, and behind us, ensuring our safety and guiding our steps toward home.